Hello, I'm Mighty Slim, and I'm going to show you how to play the main Melodies to Oh No by Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel below, Mr. Mighty Slim, and now let's get started here. Alright, I'll play some things for you and break them down. So, we can play that last part a little better, but we'll show you what it is. So we have, so that's 10 on the high E, 8 on the B, to 9 on the G, to 10 on the B, 7 on the high E, 7 on the B, 9 on the G, 9 on the D, 9 on the G, 7, 8 on the B, 10, 9 on the high E, 10 on the B, 7 on the high E, so 9, 10 E, 10 on the B, and then 7 on the B, 7 on the high E rather, and then 9 on the G, and then 10 on the B, 10 on the high E, and 12 on the high E. So let's do that. Then we have the part that goes, so that's 10-9 on the high E, to 12-10 on the B, to 12 on the G, 10 on the B, so one more time, and then 9 on the G, 12 on the B, and then 9 on the high E. So now in that part, I think maybe the first time around, I don't know if it does it every time, you hear a wah-wah guitar part that goes, let's try that again. Right? And you can do that. You can do that down here. You can choose which part you want to play there. We have we have this is the way I like to do. You can do it with open strings. I like to fret it. For some reason, I find it easier, even though I don't play it that great. Anyway, so 5-4 on the 5-4-2 on the D, to 5. So 5-4-2 on the A, to 5 on the E, 3 on the A, so 5 to 5 on the E rather, to 3 on the E, so 3 on the E to 5 on the E, and then open E, and then 2-4 on the A. So and you can substitute the 5th frets for the open strings, but that's the way I like to do it. So, all right, now we're going to do the same melody again, only this time when we do the 9 on the G, and then 10 B, 10 on the high E, and 12 on the high E. We'll do that twice. So here comes the second time around. So. Alright, now what I do there is, instead of playing the final note there, because there's some passing chords, what I like to do is I'm kind of combining some parts there. I go, I'll play an A chord here, so that's a D chord here, and I slide it all the way up to the 9th fret. So we have my first fingers on the 9th fret of the G. Actually, it's not my first finger. So yeah, it is my first finger. What am I saying? So first finger's on the 9th fret of the G, third finger's on the 10th fret of the B, and second finger's on the 9th fret of the high E. So there's my A chord. My next chord is this. So now I have the 8th fret on the G, and then 9 on the B, 9 on the high E. So, and that's my final chord there. And that's my first finger's on the 9th fret of the high E, 3rd finger's on the 12th fret of the B, and 2nd finger is on the 11th fret of the G. So we have right now the third time around is just like the second time with the except the passing chords are going to change at the end. All right, so let's do it again like we've done, and you should have it or know what it is by now. So we have and all right, now here's where the passing chords change. So first finger is going to go flat on the 9th fret of the G, B, and E string. So we have this chord. That's kind of a weird, kind of all went blank at the same time. So we have that, and then from that chord, my first finger is going to go on the 6th fret of the B, 6th fret of the G rather, and then 7 on the B, 7 on the high E. So we go from, and then move it 2 frets down. So we have 4 on the G, and then 5 on the high E, 5 on the B rather, and 5 on the high E. So we have all right, now we got all your love will it save me and all that jazz. So anyway, what I like to do is a power chord here, and when I name these chords, I'm going to name them from where my first finger is on the D string. So we have a power chord, 7th fret on the D, and 9th fret with my 3rd finger on the G. So we have a 7, 5, 3, 7, 5, and then when I go up to the 9, I go and that was so after the here I go, I play this chord and then hammer up to the 12th fret back to the 11 on the G string. So, and then there's this chord, which back to the 7. So, and you do that quick because you want to get to the you want to get to that part. All right. So there's this is kind of the hardest part to play and the hardest part to figure out. So I'm going to pull off from 9, 7, 5 to open on the high E twice, and then 7, 9 on the G, and then 7, 8 on the B. Right, and then 7 on the high E to 10 on the high E. So right, and then we do it again, and I'll show you 2 ways to do the ending. The first way is you keep everything the same. So and this is the second time. Right, the other way, instead of going, is what I like to do when I hear these notes going up here. And this is the best I figured out on that, which is 12, 14 on the G, probably hammer on, and then 12, 14, 15 on the B to 14 on the high E. So, all right, now we're going to do single notes instead of the what we did before on the All Your Love. Is play the 2 vocal parts, which are harmonized in fifths, if you know what a fifth is. Anyway, if you don't, you should investigate and expand your musical knowledge. Anyway, so we have 7. Now we're on the D string. So 7, 5, 3, 7, 9, 5, and back to 7 on the D, and then 8 on the B, or rather 8 on the A to 7 on the A. So we have from, and then what you can understand is so that's 10 on the high, 10 on the B, rather 8 on the B, 8 on the B, 8 on the G, then 11 on the B, then 10 on the B, 10 on the G, and then 8 on the high E. So, and then back to the main melody with this played once, and then we go into the Orange County Lumber Truck. All right, so we have, all right, the last time. So, and then we go into the Orange County Lumber Truck, which I haven't quite yet figured out, but I have a feeling that I will, and make a video about that, although no guarantees. Anyway, so that's it. I sincerely hope you found this tutorial to be helpful. Leave me a thumbs up and a comment that you did. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel below, Mr. Mighty Slim. And we'll always remember our dearly departed brother, the great Norman B., when we say, we'll see y'all when the future gets here. Mighty Slim, over and out.